got Gunner playing the drums for today.
How's everything?
Young Gunner.
Good morning, family. Good morning. Proverbs 18:24, it reads, there are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than any brother. When we first came to this church, myself and my wife, we were encountered with love. It was Brother Michael, Brother Taj, Brother Lorenzo. The love they displayed made me feel at home.
Nick, man, bro, you man.
I know it. Hey. How you doing?
Huh?
I said, how you doing?
Travis.
For a minute.
Travis back, man. We done sent him a wire. We done wire transferred him. You got to be back now.
Would it come in and pop up? Oh, you got to go on tour today.
Yeah, you got a tour.
He said he is.
Let's go. Good job.
That weight light, baby.
Oh, it's
That lightweight.
3, good job, Zeke. 4, 5. Hey, we're gonna get a little ab in between there. You know what I mean? So we can get some of that blubber down. 'Cause I know you like to eat. Man. Ooh, I see them
I'm going
shoulders.
15.
Yeah, 15. We got to have eat. You want 15? Eat. Come on, eat. That's 13. Good job. 14. One more. Yes, sir.
Come on, boy. You see what time it is?
Yeah, I got you. I see them shoulders.
Might-
They
I might
rocking
do.
up.
It's pretty cool how you could just go from a workout straight to making beats.
Huh?
You can go from a workout
That's
to
it.
making beats.
Straight back to it. Done deal. So you see what's over here, right? 2000 XL. This is the one that I really got famous on. Like all my old beginning beats, like with all Gucci and Made the Traps A and Bricks and all that. This is the machine I really got popular using. So then the 2500 came out, so I upgraded to that. But this always been the main one. But the 3000 is the most classic drum machine to have. You know, the Roger Lynn. And this is what I actually learned on with the 3000. My buddy JT, the bigger figure, he was the first one to kind of put me in the studio. He had an MPC 3000, so that's what I learned on. But when I was buying my own equipment, this was the newest thing, so I ended up getting that. So what I do is, you see all the keyboard, right? So some days I just pull out, say I'm gonna use the Phantom and the MPC 2500. Pull them out and just maybe all week just make beats with just those two pieces.
How'd you get even the name Zaytoven?
So I play the piano. I play music at church. That's how I started even playing music. And when I first started making beats, I used to just add a lot of piano and stuff because I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know how to really make beats, so I'm just adding a whole bunch of piano. And this guy that I was working with named For the Love, his artist name was For the Love, but his real name was Forrest. In San Francisco, California, he was one of the only guys that would probably give me $2,000 and say, hey man, just make me some beats, whatever you feel like. And when I was making the beat, he like, boy, you play that piano so good. You like Beethoven. So I ought to call you Zaytoven. One of my most memorable sessions is when I did the song with Gucci, first day out. And it's like he went in the mic booth. I don't know if he was freestyling something he remembered or whatever. It's just like he did, I'm starting on my day with a blunt of perk. That with the beat and how it just sounded, bro, it gave me chills almost, you know. And it's like that stand out to me almost like it was yesterday. I can remember that like it was yesterday. It was one of those sessions that made me be like, Gucci the truth. My favorite album is Beast Mode 2. I definitely would say that's like my favorite. You know, produced by Zaytoven. But Beast Mode 1 is really the same. Just I like that just as much. There's too many of them. Too many of it's like I can't. It's hard to pick.
Pico is crazy too.
You said Pico? A fun fact about Pico is, you see, I was just working out, right?
Yeah.
I was actually playing basketball, and a couple of guys, you know, like how my buddy was just over here, like harmonizing. So we just recorded a song. I made a beat and we was recording a song. Just for the fun of it. Not knowing a year or two later that this gonna be Pico for Future. So that's why I just like making beats a lot of times, people around, just the energy around, because you never know what it's gonna lead to. Most of the time I'm making these beats, I don't remember what I did. I can go back and try to listen to it and try to mimic what I did, but a lot of times I can't even do that. Man, I don't remember what I was doing.
Crazy what you doing.
But it's how I'm just making beats, you know, off impulse. Let's say if Gucci came in here right now, right? It don't matter how many beats I got in here, no matter how hard they are, he want to make something from scratch. You know, he don't want to hear no beats that I already did. He just want to make it with the energy that we got right here. But you take a guy like Future, I go in the studio with him, he like, whatever beats you want me to rap on, you pull them up. And I'm gonna rap on those. So it's different, you know?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can make a hit just right here, you know, with the artist and energy, but a lot of times it's beats that I done made on my own that's like, they special, they just need a voice on it.
Yeah.
I love being in the barbershop so much. Even after I had the #1 song with Usher, I was still cutting here in the barbershop. Even when I did Versace, that people know, like Zaytoven. But it started getting to the point where people knew where I was at, and they was only coming there just to make me listen to their music or take a picture or whatever, so I kind of had to leave.
specifically by like that barber shop, the one that we're going to?
Because that's where I started at.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
This
that's
is
the
where we're
reason.
going?
Yeah. Yo, that's where I started at. So it's like, if I'm gonna buy a barbershop, the first barbershop I'm gonna buy is the one I used to work at.
Did you have idols growing up?
Idols, most of the guys I looked up to would be the guy that was cutting my hair, you know, the guy that was playing the organ at the church, you know, guys I can see doing things that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Was there anything that inclined you particularly to start playing the piano in general?
Like I said, I started playing the drums first,
Yeah.
but at church, it's 5, 6 little boys lined up to play the drums. So now we got to take turns playing the drum.
Yeah.
Where over here on the piano and the organ and keyboard, there nobody want to play that because it's probably too hard to learn.
Yeah.
So I started going over there watching my guy Sheldon Harrington. He was the first guy I started learning from, and you know, sitting right next to him, let him show me how to play a chord, this and that. He can show me 3 chords, and I play that 1,000 times till I just got it down packed. And I want to learn something else. So I had different guys show me things. Like I went from that church, and when we moved, I went to another church. There's a guy named Hugh Davis that he would come over and show me how to play certain things. And that was enough. You know, we had a piano at the house. That's enough for me to, man, that'll keep me busy all day.
Yeah.
Just trying to perfect that. My sound is different than everybody else. I have like my own niche. Say you line up 10 producers, right? Play their beats. Once you play Zaytoven beat, you know what, you know, I don't, with a blindfold on, that's Zaytoven, you know what I mean? That's Zaytoven. I mean, it's a lot of stuff just being mimicked now.
Yeah.
You know, the way somebody look, the way they sound, the way they do their beats. You know, a lot of producers come to me and try to play me beats that sound like mine and hope that I be impressed. It's like, that's, you know, that's my music. Like, ain't no, that really doesn't impress me. But what helps a producer be different is an artist. Like, what helped me create the sound that I have is working with somebody like a Gucci Man.
Yeah.
You know, us coming up together, us building a sound together, that's what kind of make my sound so identifiable, if that's a word.
What's one thing that Gucci Mane taught you?
Don't overthink. Like me being a musician, sometimes you can overthink and want to overproduce, want to make the beat perfect. Oh, let me add some more strings, let me add this, let me add some more stuff. When he was like a guy, man, I'm ready to rap. Whatever you just did, that's enough.
Yeah.
Load that up, I'm ready to rap on it. And I didn't really get it till these songs are playing in the club or playing on the radio. Like, I'm glad I didn't add no more.
Yeah.
I probably would have messed the beat up. It's where it all started. I remember being in here, and I remember playing the song So Icy. You know, I used to play my music, you know, so everybody in the shop can hear it.
Yeah.
You know, of course, people don't believe in it back then.
Yeah.
Before you know it, So Icy was like the #1 song on the radio.
That's crazy.
And I remember turning the radio on, it's like, yeah, my song #1. But I'm still cutting hair here.
Yeah.
And everybody like, oh, he actually made it on the radio. So the name is gonna be changed to Zay's. You know, right now it's Kinfolk.
Yeah.
But since I just bought it the other day, so the name is gonna be changed to Zay's.
Zay's?
Yeah, Z-A-Y-Z.
Oh, hard.
Take care, brother. He actually started cutting at the same time I started cutting here.
Right? That's good.
It was a very modest transition, and so modest that you really couldn't tell his fame because he was so down to earth. You watched when he was doing music in his basement, and any type of opportunity that came up for him to do some music for somebody, he would stop working here and go. We were like, dude, why are you doing that? You know, this is your bread and butter here. But he said, well, it's an opportunity for future things. Even though he wasn't getting paid for that stuff, every opportunity he got to do some music outside of the barbershop, he was there. And we watched him from when he had the studio in his little closet in his basement to when he turned his whole basement to the studio, till now he just blown up, and we saw the whole transition. And he always stayed humble the whole time. That's same guy he is now. That's the same way he was before. Same guy.
Hey.
Listen, why he today, right? They was like, bro, the song Ain't Gonna Happen from Chief Keef, that's my favorite song. Then he asked me could I play it. And you are playing it.
I'm Xavier Jr. Same name as my dad. I'm chilling, man. I just got back from school, actually. I got a game today at 7:30, playing against Columbia. Pretty good team. Looking to leave with the W, though. Looking to leave with the win. You can do whatever you want, put your mind to it. Like, don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing. Because he done stuff that I'm like, nah, ain't no way he can't do that. He sat there and did it. Shut me right up. He'll say he could wheelie down the whole street on a bike. He sat there and did it. After he'll fall too. He'll fall like a couple times. He won't do it first time. And I just sit there and laugh at him. He end up doing it though. Like I'll go in the house and come back outside and he'll start wheeling and be like, look, Zay, I told you I could do it. I don't know how he did it, but he ended up doing it. He do a lot of crazy stuff. Make beats in 5 minutes. Ron, what's the fastest that my dad made a beat?
Like 3.5 minutes.
See, that's 3.5 minutes. And without FL, you can make a beat in 3 seconds. That don't count. He's sitting here playing the piano, blah, 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 3-minute beat. I don't know how, but it's just him.
There's so many guys producing, and the technology is doing a lot of producing now, which you get a lot of new stuff that way. But finding just stand out, distinct producers, it's hard to do that now. Because of the technology.
So this is Lucid Monday. This is kind of like the beginning of like where we did our thing. But like we represent like different producers under it. So this is a kid, he's from Germany.
See, I ain't never heard that before.
That's different, right?
That's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Now, if I heard him produce, if I heard this kid produce for different artists, every time I hear something come on, I'm gonna be like, oh, I know who that guy is.
Yeah.
He got the
But it's because
distinct.
he plays, you know?
That's what you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell. And that's not taking nothing away from the other guys, but ooh, he going crazy. Ooh, he going crazy.
Yeah, he is crazy.
So that's not taking nothing away from the other stuff you played me, but the other stuff you played me is coming from a producer standpoint that's been in the game long I have is nothing nothing new really. It's like we done heard this and done this a lot already.
Yeah, Millia has a very distinct sound. This is another one I feel like.
Millie is the person you just played?
Millia,
Okay.
Millia.
Of course, that's something different. Hard too. Oh, that jump hard right there. So that's why it be hard for me, like, to know these producers, cause you can tell me all the songs they done, but it's like that it don't really stand out to me, you know.
All I do is ball, tell them all down now. Don't slay me down, see me downtown, I done
Man, I'm saying, bro, this like, and it's original, like this like original music. Like you never heard this before. Until you heard this, it's like, bro, what is that? And I think that's the reason why it's been around for so long.
A studio session like that though, is it you building the beat and then he's like rapping over it? Yeah.
I'm building the beat from scratch and I ain't got but 5 minutes to make it because he ready to rap.
And his energy is already like what is building.
Zay, I'm ready. Turn the mic on. They're like, well, hold on, I'm almost finished with the beat. All right, I'm ready. You do that 10 times in one day.
How was it like first meeting them?
I was looking for them. I went looking for them because I heard them do the Bando song. And it made me be like, man, who these guys is? I need to find them. In Atlanta, I was like, I gotta find them. I got him over to the house, and it was just history from there. We're making music ever since. You know, it's so crazy. A lot of my songs, a lot of ways I started working with a lot of Atlanta artists. It wasn't that I saw them and worked with them. It's they got my beats from somewhere and they rapped on them. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, Buddy's snapping on my beats. I need to get in touch with him. A lot of people had to, like with 21 Savage right here. I never met 21 Savage before. I didn't give him the beats. I don't know how he got it. I just know my buddy of mine, his daughter was like, I love what you're doing with 21 Savage. I'm like, who, what? But that's all they listening to is 21 Savage. So, you know, I had to learn secondhand, like, oh, he rapping on my beats. I'm glad he rapping on my beats. But, you know, he kind of, you know, guys like that made me popular to the younger generation, you know, before I even met him. But that's how much Zaytoven beats meant around the city. Like, people gonna get their hands on them however they can. Whether it's from somebody else's studio session, somebody else's computer, oh, you got some Zay beats? I need them.
How did it work when, say, like this did happen, like somebody's on your beat that ends up blowing up? Did you care about the business side of like?
I cared about giving them some more beats.
Facts.
That's all it was. Like, oh, I need to give him some more beats, cause he going crazy. It wasn't, you know, we back then was putting out a lot of mixtapes and all that. It wasn't about just business. It was about being popping, you know, being relevant. That's all I had cared about. The business always gonna, you know, get handled. See, I got stuff though. They ain't even out, shit.
All ever wanted was a kilo. All ever wanted was a kilo. All ever wanted was a kilo. All ever wanted. All ever wanted was a benzo. All ever wanted was a benzo. All ever wanted was a benzo. All ever wanted. We was just heavy trapping. We was just heavy trapping. We was just heavy trapping. Finesse, robbing the plug. We was just heavy trapping. We was just heavy trapping. We was just heavy trapping. Finesse.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So, I got so many sessions.
I'm talking to you from it.
Okay.
Yes, I know that, but who did it? My blood just won't like who did it. My diamonds, they dancing, but they
That'd be cool. 180
Stop it.
Yeah, I should do this every day.
Way to win, baby! Way to win, baby! Yes, sir! Way to win, baby! Yes, sir! What's up, man? Listen, I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with Zaytoven. Lucid Monday, man. I enjoyed it. Y'all got a lot of insight. Y'all got to kick it with your boy all day, man. So, you know, salute y'all coming to hang out, all right? Salute, holla. We'll see you next time. All right.
Treat it like Section 8, put the motherfucker in the play. Beat him, make him turn into a Christian like Mace. Free up, get a whole lot of bells and stay in position. You play, you gon' end up missing. I spend the rest on my bitches. Bring Trinidad to the trenches. That nigga stuck around real nigga. Pussy nigga hollin' body missing. Let the bitch suck a good talk. Got a thick bitch rubbing me down like I'm at a spa. I'ma bait the bitch in. I ain't talking about no car. And her head gang dumb bar. Avatar, massacre, calico. Yeah. And I flip on your ass faster than a spatula.